Hey guys, welcome back to Midnight Violets. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions video. It's going to be a little bit different than my normal first impressions. It's not technically a makeup product, it's kind of like an application product. As you can see from my face, I do have all of my makeup on now. If you do like this look, I'll link it down below for you. It's like a 3-in-1 kind of look with a Makeup Revolution palette. And I know, it is a little bit dramatic. The other looks are a little bit more subdued. But back to today's video, we're going to be doing a first impressions of the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is something that has been around for a really long time, but something that I've just never ever tried. I've never tried any kind of makeup sponge. I've just been a brushes type girl. But I really wanted to give it a go, so when my husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday, this was top on my list, and being the awesome, lovely, loving husband that he is, he got me it. I really did put it through its paces though. I used it for my concealer, I used it for my foundation, I used it for my contour, my bronzer and my blush. So basically all of the base products on my face. So if you want to find out what I thought of it, then just keep watching. Look how long my hair has got. Comment below if you remember when I had a shaved head. As always, I'm just going to start off with a primer. This is the bareMinerals Primetime Neutralizing one. So for my concealer, I'm going to use the Alpha Maximum Coverage Concealer. Just putting it on the back of my hand. I've not really read too much on the do this with it, do that with it, this is the best way to use it, because I kind of wanted to pick up my own ways of using it and find what works best for me. Probably after this video I will have a look and see what works for other people as well though. So I'm just going to use the tip here for the concealer. I am finding that the sponge is absorbing a lot of product. I did read on the packaging though that you can wet it before you use it. I think that would probably help with the amount of product that you're using. It does seem nice and easy to use though. It doesn't sort of leave your face looking smeary or anything. So I actually think that gives a really good finish. It kind of just looks still like my skin. It doesn't look like I'm really wearing any makeup. But if you saw the before shot, you know that I definitely am. So referring back to the packaging, it says it gives high definition results. So far I agree with that one. Now for the foundation, I'm just going to use this with the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. I've not used this in a while, and it says to use a liquid foundation, and I've been using kind of a moussey creamy one lately. I wanted to stick with what was recommended before I kind of go off an adventure with different formulas. Forgot how liquidy this foundation is. This may sink into the sponge a bit. And then it says to use the more rounded bit around the outside to apply foundation with. So we'll give this a go. Do you know what? I think I'm going to use this bit. I think that's going to work better for me. There we go. I would definitely say that I'm using a lot more product than I normally would. What I'll do is later down the line I'll do some kind of get ready with me, and I'll use it wet to see how I get on with it wet, see if it uses less foundation. I think patting it on or dabbing is working a lot better than like what I would normally do. So with a brush I would normally do sort of little kind of dragging pats, but I think definitely it's just all about the patting with this one. Otherwise I'm picking off my concealer as I go, and that's not a good idea. So I think as a first impressions, I really like the way it makes my skin look. I do think though that it uses up a lot of product and it does take longer than using a brush, but that perhaps is because it's my first time using it, and if I kind of go into the routine of using it, it wouldn't take as long. But that's something only time will tell. So I also wanted to contour today, and I thought it'd be nice to see whether this is actually capable of blending out contour. There's only one way to find out though, so let's use it. This is the Smashbox contour stick. I seem to be using a lot of high-end products today, which is really unlike me. Sorry for you guys that like it when I use loads of high street products. I'm just gonna bronze a little bit up here as well. Think I'm just going to use this bit here on the top to try and blend it out. And then I'm choosing a flat bit for the bronzing bit on the top. And I actually am dragging this a little bit because this bronzer is a touch too dark for me. So it kind of helps to pull a little bit of the product off as I go. There we go. So I think it did an okay job again. I kind of like my brushes and I kind of get on with them better for doing that. But it does say that, this does say it's meant for liquid products, and that was definitely a cream one. So kind of, I am pushing it outside what it says it's for. I do have a liquid blush though. Well, it's sort of liquid, it's like a liquidy mousse type thing. It's the Rimmel Stay Blushed. Shade Sunkissed Cherry for any of those interested, which is definitely a peach. I think I'm just going to use one of these rounded bits here because I don't want blush in stamps like this on my face, nor in little polka dots either. I'm just going to use one of these round bits on the side. I'm dabbing it on the back of my hand first. Ooh. So that's what the blush application looks like. I haven't really got too many faults when it comes to the blush. It's just the same kind of things that I'm finding. I've got hair on my face. I'd probably say it's just the same kind of comments I've made with using the concealer and the foundation, that it is picking up product. So I don't know if you saw, I've got like a mark on my skin here, and I managed to cover that with concealer, and I think with the blush application that has picked up a bit of the foundation and concealer and kind of made that show a bit again. So this is probably one for lighter makeup, not full coverage makeup, but I do like the finish it gives. It does look very natural. I will insert some photographs of my whole face faced up so you can see what it looks like with a full look, and I'll also insert some before pictures so that you can kind of see the before and the after next to each other. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below the best way that you find of using these Complexion makeup sponges, because I really am a newbie when it comes to it. This is my first ever time using one. As always, if you did like the video, don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will speak to you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!